Someone says the Bible is a horror story.
Certainly the Old Testament. Old Testament God was very angry.
Old Testament God does come across as a little bit smitey, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's like a good smiting.
This is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Is the engineer the temple? I was nothing but rotten architecture.
Or at least a part of the temple.
Yeah, well, because obviously, like the egg, the artifact that was brought back from Mexico, that's the engineer.
And placed upon the mantelpiece.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I take it inhabits more than the egg now, and so it is the machine.
Mm.
The machine is the engineer.
The machine is the engineer, in part.
And it is also the temple. I'm missing something, aren't I?
A little bit. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
So we are now very much on the
We're near the end, aren't we?
the end stretch. We are in
Tesla 1?
Tesla 1.
Tesla 1. At least there's two Teslas, right?
There's two Teslas, yeah.
Vacuum eviscerators. That is a fucking cool name.
And all of these components have got cool names because Dan had far too much fun naming them. I'm hoping there's more than just the vacuum. There we go.
Tripery pre-grinding. Vacuum eviscerator. Scalding hoses. Oh man. And so these are all like the things that regulate the temperature for those things?
The flow of steam, because everything is steam powered.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where they're powered.
Yeah.
The sausagery. That is a place I'd like to go. Oh well, not in this game to be fair. That sounds bad. Do you have multiple mics set up? Every time you turn around, I think we can hear you from two different mics. Yeah, that's my bad.
Yeah.
Because I turn around to look at them and talk at them.
It's because
There is two mics set up.
The
There's
second mic is not super,
there.
super well directional, unfortunately.
Two mics, and then there's one obviously here.
So we tried to be professional about it so that you could hear me and Pete. But
Yeah, so you can hear Pete and Adam.
We'll work on it. We're learning. This is a learning process.
We are getting there.
Yeah.
We've got a proper layout now. That's pretty cute, isn't it? And thank you for that, Ash.
Why did you take my children? Madness. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for a filicide, and everything is lost.
So he killed his own kids, and he was the first ones.
And now he finally accepts that everything is lost.
Oh, bless him. So he's going to die in the machine. He's going to explode with it.
Yep.
That was always going to be the case, wasn't it? That's always how these things go. There is a weird noise.
Still don't quite know why he killed his children.
They've given us a few reasons.
You'll
One
get
was
it.
to like spare them the misery
Yeah,
of what was to
spared
come.
in the misery of what was to come. But now he's saying, well, the first drop of blood was spilt by your hands alone, which kind of, well, yeah, I suppose that's before the engineer took over his mind.
Oh no.
Oh no. Did you hear a piggy wiggy?
A big piggy
A
wiggy.
big piggy wiggy.
Is this the third and final
It's
pig?
the third and final pig.
In the sausagery.
In
Oh
the-
no, we're in the.
we're
Where the
in
fuck are we?
Tesla.
Okay.
So this is the
The
main kind of power station under the reactor.
Nope. I'm not looking forward to this, Pete. Because I know, like, from the sound of it, you can guesstimate the size of it, and it's fucking huge. Oh, we can hear it eating people still. The sound design's brilliant. Love that.
Again, along with Jess, Sam's audio work is phenomenal.
But audio is like the 2/3 of this game, frankly.
Oh yeah.
Because most of the scary bits comes from not knowing what that audio is or where it's coming from and that kind of thing, rather than scary pig. I mean, sometimes scary pig, but like as we saw, it's easy to kind of like get past that once you've kind of encountered them a couple times. The real fear is when you think there might be a pig. Oh, fuck off! Found the last pig.
Well done.
Teleporting pigs.
Yep. This is where the disruption returns.
How do you know it's teleporting though?
Because it just disappeared in front of me in a big electric-y particle
I saw the
effect.
electrical thing, but I thought the electrical thing was just it, like bashing into something else.
Oh god, that means it can go upstairs and shit.
Yeah.
All the things we've learned about what pigs can't do. I've been disrupted, audience.
Oh no.
Woe is me. I didn't even have to see that. That was all optional, wasn't it?
That was optional. Yeah.
Oh god. Oh
But
fuck.
now you're somewhat prepared.
But how's this going to work? Because I can't outrun the teleporting pigs. So am I a Zen
Maybe
man?
you can.
They're still not quick on their feet. I say that.
Oh god.
Reasonably not quick on their feet.
I don't want to do this. Teleporting pigs. Teleporting pigs. No, teleporting pigs. I don't want to meet the teleporting pigs. There's a teleporting pig. Teleporting pig. Oh, there's so many windows. It's going to appear behind a window at some point. It's going to appear down here, and then I'm going to run away. It's going to teleport. Pete, why teleporting pigs?
Because they're super duper scary.
No. Shall we just not? There's going to be teleporting pigs in here. Where am I going? Where's the direction? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Teleporting pigs. Teleporting pigs. Teleporting pigs. No! No! Teleporting pigs! Fucking hell! Teleporting pig! Teleporting pig! Teleporting pig! I don't like it! Have you considered not? Fuck off! Oh, shit me! What's this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Whoop! No, I'm dead. I can't see. I don't know what's going on. Teleporting pigs. Is it gone now? That one actually fucking hit me and shit, though. That's not a nice pig. Oh, no.
This is the one time in the game you actually spawn you before the boss fight again.
Gotta have some challenge.
Fuck. I didn't have time.
I say that. I don't actually know if it will respawn. Let's find out.
Yep.
Oh, well. Oh, no.
Jesus, can you
Oh,
imagine
no,
that?
you've actually got to get good.
Shit me!
Oh, this is entertaining.
Shitting hell! Fucking teleporting pigs! Are there more over here somewhere?
Right next to the thing you need to get to. Look at that.
Okay, that wasn't scripted, though, to be fair.
No, that wasn't.
Jesus! Ah! See me! Oh, I think I did it. Whew. Fuck you! Dick.
Nicely done.
Well, that's the last of the pigs then, isn't
No,
it?
not too bad. There was only three things you had, three
Two.
levers you had to pull.
Two levers.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
The next one will be three.
Need to. I'm just. What have I missed? I don't think that could have been timed. What was timed? Couldn't have been timed better.
The pig teleporting in front of the thing.
Oh yeah, the pig teleported next to the machine you needed to get to.
That was utter dickhead. Teleporting pigs. Yeah. It's impressive you managed to write that perfectly.
Now I need to go and see exactly how it was written.
Are there more teleporting pigs, Peter? I mean, right. Let's be honest. There's a lot going on with that pig. There's particle effects. There's a lot of behaviour. It will be here again.
It would have been a waste otherwise, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And there's Tesla too. So. The question is where. It's going to be here. It's going to be throughout this level, isn't it? Yep. Have we thought about no teleporting pigs? Have we considered not having teleporting pigs? Oh, I fuck for that. Okay, part 2.
Part 2.
Why is it split into 2 then? Is it because of the teleporting pigs?
No, it's because of the size of this next area.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. This is the last one, isn't it? Before the temple bit.
Indeed.
Cool.
Indeed.
So, one more teleporting pig.
Maybe
That's
multiple
bullshit, Peter.
teleporting pigs.
There's going to be more teleporting pigs. Maybe 2 more, yeah. Good point, good point.
I bet you there can be 2 in the same arena.
Oh, could the engine cope with such stress?
Probably not.
Would have been good though.
Timing when we were talking about how the pigs weren't scary more, and you got scared. Oh, yeah. Good point. I didn't expect teleporting pigs. Oh, this is similar to the
story level.
Yeah.
Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan.
I'm also not entirely convinced by Mandis's shtick about how his wife and children are the best things ever, but the rest of the world is shit.
So, when he lost his wife, he kind of just lost all faith, all his religious faith as well, and gave up on all humanity and all spirituality. So he's just an empty vessel at this point.
What have I become?
He's a bit unlikable though.
He is a bit unlikable. He's been killing lots of people.
He's just a bit unlikable.
He's not meant to be. He's not meant to be the most likable chap.
Sounds like a dick to me.
I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
Yeah, he's going to get himself killed.
You'll be happy in the in this level as well, actually, because you will encounter one of your newly found favourite instruments.
Newly found favourite instruments?
The glass harmonica.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is it like in the music of the level, is it?
It's a physical thing as well.
Oh, what? Oh, fuck yeah, okay. Memories, they surface like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I looked at them, covered in the blood of their dead mother. Little piglets squalling.
That's probably meant to be... Is that squealing, or is it double L? Otherwise,
Double
squalling
L.
is a word.
Squalling in
Okay.
the swaddling. And my heart at once was filled with a great love and a consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point did my soul split, creating him. Aha!
Aha!
Oh no!
Was this
Oh,
the egg of
no.
my soul? The moment the great clock began to tick is the only path to redemption, to join us together again, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take that madman into my heart once more and forgive him and myself as well. So,
Schism.
you are the engineer is you,
Yep.
but it's kind of facilitated by
Facilitated by the egg. Mandus' soul is split and takes his hatred into the engineer.
Oh, I see.
So now, the only remaining motivation, because your children are dead, is to reunite those two parts of your soul.
Yeah.
To attempt to contain the machine within himself.
Fucking hell. contain the machine with
Oh,
it.
contain the entity within the orb.
Ah, I see. Yeah, because there's clearly something in the orb still. There's still something grander than...
So again, if we go back to the Dark Descent, is all based around the shadow. The shadow is attempting to contain the power of an orb.
Ah, okay. So yeah, so there's kind of ponder the orb. we are pondering
Under
the
the
orb.
orb.
But yeah. So there's still like there is the orb itself is still like an entity. There's still something there, to a degree, to have split his soul.
Yes.
split
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
into-
So we have a kind of a Lovecraftian entity that believes itself to be an Aztec god.
But that's also partly the madness of the split soul, I think. That's also like the engineer / Mandus and that hatred and the power it's been given to kind of fuel this machine. That's like driving it delusional, isn't it?
Driving the entity delusional.
No, it's what I think whatever has done it is voiceless. I don't think it has. I think it's just it's an entity that we never get to know. Everything we hear is Mandus's other half.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So because that makes the mystery of the orb even more compelling, right? Is you never really know what's caused it. It's just you know that the whole time the antagonist is Mandus, kind of hatred.
There's stuff happening in the chat.
Surprised we haven't had the bot yet. No Twitch affiliate badge. I don't know what that means. Democracy must prevail. Twitch affiliate badge? Saj?
I think that's
Is that
maybe we're not fancy enough.
we're not fancy enough?
Oh,
Do we need to get fancy?
Or something.
probably, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's another thing we can look at.
Oh, it's because Ollie's been asking why there's no Higgins emote. Which, yeah.
Well,
fucking subscribe then. That's what they need to do, right? Or follow?
I think
It's not
so.
subscribe, is it?
That used to be the thing. I don't know.
Or
if
is it
it's
something else
anymore.
now? Let us know otherwise, but otherwise, let us follow us. Is it follow instead of subscribe, isn't it?
No, I think it's still subscribe. Or
There's
follow.
no sub, only follow. Yeah, it's follow, not subscribe.
Yeah.
See, I knew that.
Talk into your mic, not into both mics.
I am doing that, but I have to look at you. I can't look at you there. That's weird. It's delayed.
It is delayed.
I'm talking to
that's true.
past you if I talk to.
Oh.
If you looked at the OBS window instead,
You can't sub until you
Twitch.
get a certain level. Oh, so there is subscription. Okay. You need to affiliate to sub, right? I don't know. I don't really
I
do
have
Twitch.
no
I make
idea.
games. I make games.
And occasionally plays them badly. Oh,
I think
to be
do quite
fair,
well.
playing them
No,
quite
played
well
them
actually.
really well,
now.
I think I'm
actually.
doing alright.
If
I
this was me, we
tackled
wouldn't
those
have gotten through it
teleporting-
in 3 days. Probably. I suck at video games.
Oh, look. So there's a theme here about self-forgiveness, forgiving oneself. Oh,
I don't want to forgive Madness. Madness is a dick.
you don't want to what?
I don't want to forgive Madness. Madness is
It
a
doesn't.
dick.
It's not about us forgiving Mandus. It's about Mandus forgiving himself.
Man's finger dying in the machine.
Who's the
Don't
great
like
circle?
Mandus.
Take my man to my heart.
Which is the point.
Which is the point.
Right. Let's go fuck up this machine then.
I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much in this world.
That's a funny way of trying to rationalise killing your kids, isn't it?
It is
I love them too much. Too much.
too much.
And so I killed them. Oh, Ollie's saying he'll Twitch Prime if there is the option, as long as you mark my Final Year Project high. No. Oh, is it teleporting piggy time? Teleporting piggy time. It's teleporting piggy time. This is the only way I can make myself feel better about the impending teleporting pig.
Teleporting pig, teleporting pig, teleporting pig in a baseball bat.
Put aside your misguided crusade and let me
We save them.
You may hate me, Madness, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this: a far greater slaughter awaits you there.
Oh.
I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
That's it. So he's seen the two world wars.
Mm-hmm.
But how is killing everyone really helping? Is it just mental, or is there a genuine like, oh, if we do this now, then we avoid apocalypse or something?
Remember that this entity believes it is an Aztec god, and the Aztecs believed that they could stop the sky falling down by sacrificing enough people.
Yeah. So it thinks it is helping by sacrificing people.
It just didn't sacrifice enough people to stop the Aztecs disappearing.
And that's where it thinks it went wrong. Why have I looped in on my... What's happening? Oh. That wasn't there before, was it?
I think so.
Don't like the noise. Whoa, Lord.
Whoa.
Oh.
Am I the teleporting pig? Have I gone back to the beginning as well? Is it like... Ah, now it's a maze. Oh, fuck off. No, teleporting pig! Teleporting pig! Oh, no! Oh, no! I don't like the teleporting pig, Peter. I think it is a bad design. You need to design better with no teleporting pigs, please. I do not like teleporting pigs. I think they're bad for my health. Fuck you, you utter dickhead. Close the door on the pig. Fuck you. Fuck you, pig.
That was magnificent.
Why? Oh no!
That was hilarious.
I may have lost my cool a little bit there.
I enjoyed that as well.
Oh,
You seem to be impressed with me closing the door.
I enjoyed you closing the door as
As they
the
got
pig was
close.
running at it.
Yeah.
That was wonderfully timed.
That's some cinematic. I'm assuming I'm kind of in the right place now. I can go in there. I just want to check that I've not missed anything. Like a hiding teleporting pig. No more notes. Teleporting pig. Right. This feels somewhat final. Am I missing something really obvious? Oh, yes. I found the egg.
But you are missing something.
Do I need to grab something, or do I need to, like...
No, you haven't done something
I haven't done something.
elsewhere.
Oh, so I need to come back out. I get the feeling I'm going to switch on some lights and point them at that, because that's what they look like here. So I need to come back out. And I take it it's something to do with these. Something over here. That wasn't there before. Probably was. Probably was. Teleporting ladders.
Teleporting ladders.
Yep.
Why not?
Well, I can't go any further.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Is this one of them there bugs?
There we go.
Hey, there we go.
There we go.
Just like real life ladders.
Just
Sometimes
like
you
real
have to
life
climb
ladders.
them twice.
Yep.
Yep.
Is this pre-substance painter?
Yes. Yeah. Well, way pre-substance painter, mate.
These need some normal maps, mate. Yeah.
So again, if you go and look at the Dark Descent, the early levels in the Dark Descent, we're using on the cobblestones. We're using an early form of parallax mapping, but they didn't use it throughout the entirety of the game.
Ah, clever. Right, where am I going? Ooh, a thing to fuck with. Glass harmonicas! I fucking love glass harmonicas. That's not a glass harmonica, mate, but
It's inspired by it.
yeah. I love that. I
yeah.
fucking love that. Alright, fair dues. That's cool. That's cool.
No, you're right. It's not. It's
Anyone
not
that's not seen a glass harmonica, it's an instrument made of glass that you rub the glass and it makes lovely noises. And you have to keep your fingers wet at all times. So
Yes.
beneath the glass harmonica, there's a big like puddle, like a big like basically a little thing for your hands.
Yeah.
So you can frequently keep them wet. So you can.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And it's what.
Oh, and it sounds so good.
Widely kind of accepted that it's associated with driving people slowly mad.
Oh, I've heard
And
about
the
that.
sound it makes.
I think it sounds. There's a great video by what's his name? Rob. I can't remember, it's like this like, really good YouTuber who like messes with loads of different instruments. And he played with one of these, and I think it just sounds really nice. Like it's a lovely sound.
Mm.
So what are these meant to do?
I have you,
They,
creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
It's time to
That-
end this madness.
Partially powering, partially resonating with the central chamber. It's meant to be a little bit abstract at this point.
Ooh, post-processing. Oh lord.
God help me. I am lost in the dry paper soul of the world.
Madness, listen to your heart. You brought me along with me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend.
So I take I need to go back out that way.
Yes, although this is the scene that has caused significant caused significant debate about the correct interpretation
Really? Oh, that's my kind of jam. All right, let's find out.
behind you in there.
What?
That room, the contents of that room behind you.
What? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to
What? As in, like, what's the center of the?
have a look inside the chamber, the iron lung.
Oh fuck!
So this is
That his dead wife.
this is the debate. Is
Who is it?
the body representing actual Mandus? Is it representing his second half of his split soul? And I genuinely can't tell you because this was put in collaboration directly between Dan and the guys at Frictional. I didn't design this room.
Really?
I didn't even know this bit was in here.
So they wanted a whole. They specified this. They wanted this.
Yes.
Oh, it's got to mean something.
Mm.
His toes are clipping. Interesting.
I'm quite a fan of this being a random body that contains the second half of Mandus' soul for the purposes of running the machine. But that's just my interpretation,
Maybe
playful as it is.
No, I don't think.
his eyes are gone. There's something up with. I wish we could zoom in. But there's something up with his eyes. We can't crouch anymore. Interesting, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we've read that can hint about what that is. But I don't think so. Nothing comes to mind. So it must be a representation of the other side of Mandus.
So this, in a lot of forum posts at the time were focused on was that this is the literal engineer, or at least the corporeal representation of the engineer.
Yeah. But it was never implied that there was a physical version, like a physical body. Because
No.
it was always like referred to as you could meet the engineer, but it was always like I think meant menacingly, right? And ironically, or
Yes,
negative in the sense
yes.
that you're going to the machine.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But if there is a split soul, right?
Maybe there's a split body.
Maybe there's a split body.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. But that's just, it leaves it open, doesn't it? It's like, what, you know, who is that? What could have caused that? Like,
Yes, yeah.
Any ideas in the chat?
Got to leave it open for a bit of interpretation.
Well,
And indeed, you might not even see that, as you nearly didn't. You were going to turn around and
yeah,
and go
I
and do
didn't
the
even,
game.
because I didn't even think to look round. I thought this was interactable, and I was like, no, it's not. And I was like, okay, well, I've clearly just, I've appeared here. I've done a thing. I can go that way. So yeah, I didn't even think to look. Ash just says, just a guy.
Just a guy.
Thanks.
Could also be just a guy.
It could, legit. But like, why would just a guy be at the centre of the machine?
Well,
what's
surely
purpose
the
be?
machine was built by Mandus at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So surely him, without knowing what he was doing, because his soul is split, would have put something in there in the first place. So it could just be a random... I don't think it's just a random guy, but I don't know. It could be a random split body, but that doesn't make sense in terms of the narrative.
I think given the preceding events, I would imagine that is the engineer. Like, we've literally just killed the engineer, right? That's the idea. I think. Or at least we've dealt some form of wound to the engineer by doing something with the glass harmonica Tesla things and the kind of the stone. So that's got to be some representation of the engineer. Because like the whole point was the engineer was the machine as well. They are at the centre of it, as was the stone.
Mm-hmm.
So like I would assume engineer. Therefore, Mandus. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna remain silent for the rest of this section because it ruins completely ruins the atmosphere otherwise.
Or is there something big happening?
You just get to enjoy some excellent voice acting and some excellent Jessica music.
Mandus, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives. Mandus, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we share. Built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
They were going to die in the war.
Mm-hmm.
I assume he had a vision because the egg is supernatural.
Indeed, when he touched the egg in Mexico, he had a vision.
This egg has a lot to answer for.
I mean, killing them before they die in the pool is not really going to help much.
Whoa.
Blue fog.
That is like the Aztec temple, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Deep in mud and bone, and filled my lungs with mustard gas.
You can walk.
I have seen two brothers I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into pain. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Manders trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Manders. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
That's some fucking brilliant voice acting.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. I think I had to probably test this about 20, 30 times. Every time gives you
Right.
goosebumps. So I think I had to test this at least 20, 30 times. And every time you get goosebumps with that voice acting.
We need to talk about the blue fog when the game is over.
No, the blue fog is correct here, or at least the blue tint.
Ah,
It's probably a little bit foggier than it needed to be, but the colour is right.
My father, you cannot destroy me.
Ah.
The snow for your children.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. The church bell ringing out, and in that moment, the new century was born.
Now you get to enjoy the credits song.
Ooh.
a computer game.
Oh, look, it's you! It's me, look at that! The drama was crafted by...
No.
I love that.
That's Dan singing, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. And then it's everyone else on the development team is the chorus that we recorded all separately.
So you're in this?
I'm in this singing.
Oh.
In fact, so is Katie, because she joined in as well.
Oh,
Because we recorded it at home.
that's lovely. Overture and all other musics were composed by Jessica Curry. Oh.
So yeah, as you can see, we had a small core team. We outsourced a lot of the specifics to contractors.
Machine and Professor Mark Roper. That name rings bells. Phil Thompson.
There he is.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oscar, that's his son, right?
That's his son. Yeah.
Aww. Ash says, been an enjoyable watch. Well done in this game, Pete. Very spooky.
Very spooky.
Spooky.
I'm glad it was spooky.
Tonks.
Yeah. He was responsible for the drinks cabinet that looked like a face.
Oh, nice.
and a few other assets as well, but mainly that one that stood out in my memory.
So they were the kind of producers as well. Les.
Yeah, that's Steve.
And Steve, yeah, bloody hell.
Help facilitate.
Aww. Great unknown masters of piggy fodder. What did Scream for us? So the bourgeoisie in the period. Oh, I like that. It's Trotsky.
It is.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
That's tied up nicely.
Fucking freaky teleporting pigs, though.
Freaky teleporting
Good
pigs.
Lord. As someone did point out, that nearly gave me a heart attack. That's terrifying.
I mean, the teleport. So that sequence, that second sequence where you get teleported into it, that entire section was added in when it went to Frictional for final review because they felt that second Tesla level needed one final encounter.
So it's quite a last minute pull together for that.
Hence why it's a basic maze and you literally get teleported into it and back out again.
Yeah.
Because it just went, we'll just make a section level over here and we'll chuck you over there for a minute. Could it work quite nicely?
It's because like the pigs are teleporting, so why can't you?
Yeah, indeed. At that point, yes.
It's all kind of like going amiss, isn't it? It's going awry. So that kind of works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Indeed. And
Yeah,
then
that's great.
that closing sequence where you're coming back out through the layers of the machine, again, is because of the limitations of the engine, is a single map with sections of the other levels put into it. But the level editor wasn't fantastic at copying whole chunks of level between instances of itself. So some of that had to be remade, like asset by asset, to match the previous level, which was a joyful job that I thoroughly enjoyed.
Well, did you do that?
I did that whole sequence at the end was entirely me, which is why I had to test walking up those steps that many times.
See.
So I almost know that entire section of voice acting off by heart.
Wow.
It's still an enjoyable bit of voice acting, though.
We need a howl cut.
Wild.
Bloody hell. It was good though. Because I know it wasn't the most praised as an Amnesia game.
No, I think that's fair. Coming off the back of the Dark Descent, which is very much.
But it's odd of Frictional to kind of give out the sequel to Dark Descent to another company in the first place, isn't it?
That whole relationship was quite unusual, and I think it was a learning process for everyone. I mean, from Frictional's perspective, they'd not acted as a publisher of another product before.
Have they since?
I don't think so, actually. Not that I'm aware of. and also they weren't really set up to give their engine to other people. So the amount of back and forth at the beginning. So our engine programmer Martin de Meyer spent a lot of time kind of going back and forth, trying to work out why certain things didn't work, and they didn't work because they'd never needed them before. And even like the documentation, all the documentation was held on a wiki that Frictional had kept as up to date as necessary for people to mod the Dark Descent, because you can do custom stories in Dark Descent. But even then, there was stuff that was in the documentation that didn't work and they flagged it as not working, but it didn't need to work. But a lot of it we quite needed, so they had to then go back and fix bits of the engine that they didn't need before. So there was quite a lot of. It was a learning process in both directions, which was cool.
Kind of the trick with working with a bespoke engine, isn't it?
Yeah, but did cause just as I wrote about in the postmortem, did cause some issues with communication. But yeah. Generally speaking, it was a good relationship, I think.
Yeah, it was a good game at the end of it. Like I know people are comparing it to Dark Descent.
I mean, a lot of the comments were it would have been a good game if it wasn't Amnesia.
Yeah, and I see what they mean, because I get like Dark Descent had its own kind of vibe, it had its own thing.
Yeah.
And then to give the entire game to someone new that's going to change that vibe. Like, it's not going to feel the same.
Well, I mean, that was kind of what
that's what they wanted.
What they wanted with that relationship was they weren't in a position at that point to do more Amnesia games because they were massively upgrading their engine ready for Soma.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. So Soma was the next project for them.
So for them, it was a useful thing because it meant that they could keep getting some income off the Amnesia brand with a new product, and they could be a little bit experimental with it, but still maintain oversight of it as publisher. Hence why some of those additions went in, because they felt the pacing wasn't quite right towards the end. And I think I agree. Having seen the final products, that second Tesla level needed a final encounter, and a few other bits that they are adding in the potential engineer in the Iron Lung. Again, just to help wrap up to an extent, but still leave a little bit.
Because it's getting to see the result of what you've done to some degree, and then getting to see the antagonist to some degree. Although I get the feeling they've I think it would have worked better if they kept that bodiless, because then you would have never have known for sure whether there was. Although I suppose inadvertently that's ended up being a kind of a point of contention anyway.
Yeah.
So I suppose it's worked out, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So because after this was then Rapture of the Chinese Room, wasn't it?
As we were wrapping this, they were already quite a decent chunk through pre-production and prototyping of Rapture. They already had before this was released, they already had the main open world space for Rapture ready with all of they had the main story stuff laid out, and they had the general idea of this big open world that you could go off in any direction in.
Oh wow!
All ready and running. Which
that's a lot to have kind of done by that point.
Yeah, it was.
Was it a lot of it procedural?
No, it was all handcrafted. The whole world was handcrafted.
Fair dues.
And this was running. I don't know. I can't actually remember what the final version of Rapture runs in, but that was prototyped in CryEngine. The original version of Rapture.
I don't think the final version was in CryEngine.
Not sure. Can't
It
remember.
could be. It does look damn good.
Have to look at the splash screens.
Or we can Google it. Should we Google it? I'm going to Google it. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
But yeah.
Yeah. So I think doing Rapture would make sense as a
follow on. That's what I'm thinking.
Stream, because you can see the progression of the Chinese Room's kind of design ethos.
Oh, which means we can play Still Waits to Deep.
And Still Waits to Deep.
And I keep forgetting the name of it.
Little Orpheus.
That's it. Yeah, I really want to play that. Go on, everybody's gone.
Shall we wrap up the stream yet?
We should wrap up the stream in a sec.
That does link. Is it like if anyone thinks there's any games that would be useful to play as part of this, anything that you think would be interesting to kind of have not just watch someone play, but have then some commentary and some kind of insight into. And it's difficult to get games that like we have insight into to that depth.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of like doable.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like any suggestions would be cool. We've got. I think Rapture's a good idea.
Yeah.
You've not played it, so like.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
I mean,
I wonder if I can get I wonder if I can get Tyler working on my machine. Get one of you to play it.
Get what?
Shit, my game. I made a game.
Did you make a game?
Yeah.
No.
No,
I
really?
don't believe it, Adam.
I don't know if it works on
What's
a
it?
4K screen.
Genuinely. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
A
My
game
game
that doesn't work on a 4K screen.
My game was made in XNA, mate. Which is like very much not made for anything past
And
the
you have the
360.
audacity to sit there and go, oh, look at the stupid UI. It's not scaling for a 4K screen, is it?
Oh, I don't know how much I'm going to do.
My game scales to 4K.
I will test it once
It scales to ultra wide too.
I'll test it once we're off stream.
Because I've been developing it on an ultra wide. Oh, that's a good. My game's coming out. There's a trailer coming out
At some point.
tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh, is that what you spent the week doing instead of reading my thesis?
No, he spent 2 hours doing the
I
trailer.
did both actually, so fuck you.
You had one chapter of my thesis. You're still 6 chapters
Lots of
behind.
chapters,
What's
mate.
going on in the chat? Oh,
I was just saying. So Soma, someone has suggested, which I think is a really good idea.
Soma is a sensible,
That's a great idea.
sensible shout, yeah. Clara didn't agree with that.
No.
That sounded like a human shouting. That was scary.
It's just, no!
No,
That's
that's
what it
not
sounds-
no. So not Soma. And what else? They haven't peaked. You are correct.
What was that?
I don't know.
What am I correct about?
Something.
It's a rarity.
True.
No.
Capcom's keeping their bespoke engine, just upgrading now, calling it Rex Engine. I can't remember what that's. Oh, no, Rapture was CryEngine,
It was CryEngine in the end.
which is impressive
Yeah.
because I've heard that's a pain in the ass to work with.
Yes.
It is a pain
Yes.
in the ass.
Yeah.
CryEngine was made for a crisis and not much else.
Ash has recommended Classic Doom, which maybe I feel that's kind of a bit too.
Bit long in the tooth, maybe.
Yeah, no, just that's been done, right? Like Doom is like one of the obvious classics. I feel like we've got an opportunity to kind of maybe not go for obvious classics. Maybe we could. I don't know. You seem intrigued.
There's nothing wrong with doing a couple of obvious things and taking a bit of a new spin on them, but I'm not sure how many new spins there are for Doom.
Given the next time we'll probably do this is going to maybe be around Christmas. Let's.
Yeah, any Christmas themed games, by the way.
Parasite Eve, I've already said this.
Oh, about Frictional not putting any games since out to another developer.
Yeah.
Fair point. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just so they tried it with the Chinese.
They tried it and
went,
"Oh,
no."
Maybe we won't do that again.
You can see why they went for them though, because like by that point, surely Chinese Room's only game was Dear Esther.
But it was Dear Esther, and obviously the experimental stuff while they were still a research group
But
at the
ultimately,
university.
the only commercial.
But the only
game
commercial thing was Dear
that,
Esther. Yeah.
that gave any idea that these guys could definitely make a commercially viable game.
Yeah.
Dear Esther, and you can see why they went for it because Dear Esther's Dan calls it ghost story, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And they do have some quite creepy, tense moments. You can see a ghost kind of in certain areas.
Yes. Yeah,
Dear Esther's probably not bad cool. But
It's a good
Dear
shout.
Esther's a good shout, and it is. I mean, we could easily do that in an evening.
yeah. Easy, yeah, good point. That's an easy.
That's an easy one evening.
Yeah, there we go. We might do Dear Esther then.
Yeah.
I like Dear Esther. Still want to Dear Esther's a game that I had to play twice to get it.
Yes.
And that's what led me to where I am now.
Well, twice to get it, twice to have an interpretation of it.
No, there's a whole thing. But when I first played Dear Esther, it was, I think it'd been advertised at the uni. It was like, oh, it's come from the uni, and so I played Dear Esther, and I think I was in my second year of uni at the time, maybe. Yeah, I think second year uni, and I thought it was shit. I was like, this is crap. I hate Dear Esther. And then when I hit my final year for my final year project, I remember talking to Mark, and I was like, oh, by that point, I'd kind of gone away from just being a programmer. I was like, I want to go back to story. I want to go back to writing and narrative design. And he's like, oh, well, what do you want to do? And essentially, it boiled down to I want to look at walking sims, and I want to look at what they're doing wrong. And because I hate it, I thought Dear Esther was so rubbish that I was like, oh, I need to come in and have my say. And then so for that, Mark was like, we need to play a bunch of games, and so I played that along. Proteus and Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
But when I replayed Dear Esther, after having done some of the reading about what Dan's idea was with it, and when I replayed it, knowing actually it's meant to be a different kind of game, I realised it was really fucking good. It was like really clever.
I thought it was really good in the first instance.
No, I think
I
I
played
was-
the
I
Stanley
guess-
Parable first, and then I played the rest of it.
It depends, obviously, with the rest. It depends what set of voice lines you happen to get.
It wasn't even that. I think I played it as a lot of... Because obviously when Diressa first came out, it was regarded as a bit... it's not a real game and it's really crap for various reasons.
Classed as a not game.
Exactly,
Or an
yeah.
art game.
And I think I played it from that perspective. I played it
I
from the
still
perspective...
use that exact discussion in my thesis.
Yeah.
It's Proteus and Dearest.
Yeah, but I think I played it as that kind of gamer of like that kind of... I expected there should be gameplay and blah, blah, this is just a big cutscene. It wasn't until I played it the second time round where I realised that games don't have to be that. And now I've changed my perspective a whole lot.
Yeah. Can't be doing with gameplay anymore.
No, story is gameplay.
Oh, sorry.
Story
God.
is gameplay. Spoilers. You're welcome.
Interpretation is play.
Interpretation is play. So that's what led me. So it was DRS that kind of like triggered a lot of that. Have I missed anything important? Have you played Stray? No, I really want to play Stray.
Stray is
Stray
excellent.
big
That
good
looks
shout.
amazing.
Yeah, Stray's a good shout.
I bought it and then I haven't touched it.
Have
all
you not
yet.
played it?
No, because I bought it and then I wanted to play it and then I got married and then thesis.
Oh no. So it's Thesis' fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thesis would be over if Matthew had fucking read it.
Nah,
I am reading it. You know,
Yeah. Not yet.
my job isn't just to read your thesis.
Sometimes it's also to be scared.
No, this
on
is
cam.
outside of working hours, Peter. I have other things to do, Adam. Be glad I managed to read a chapter today.
Very kind of him.
Get off my back, bro. You know. I've got a job, did people know?
I just want to be fucking done.
And I get that, but we're not dragging our heels. Like, it's just finding time to do it. Chill out.
Got to find the time. It's all good.
Adam's very desperate to be done with his thesis. with his
And he's
PhD.
nearly done. Like he's nearly
He's
done.
gonna be fine.
Man's gonna be a doctor soon.
Yeah.
It's gonna be exciting.
Chill out.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But maybe listen to us when we tell you things.
That's Matt giving me
That was some
bad
supervision
feedback
right
for a
there.
chapter.
Yes, it was.
Supervised. As,
Cool.
Right.
Right.
We should.
Well, I think so Stray's a good shout. We'll add that to the list definitely.
Yeah, I like Stray's a
let's
great
do-
idea.
What
Good
else
idea.
was there in the chat, and then we'll wrap. I think
Oh, you can mod it so the cat looks like your cat.
Oh yes!
you can.
So
do
I'm
that.
playing Stray. We'll be doing that, and
So
Stray
you'll
will be
playing
Pixel.
Pixel, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing. I'll read it. I won't have anything useful to say though.
Oh, someone's
Oh, who's
offering to read my
who's
thesis.
offering
Oh.
to read your thesis?
That's
Welcome
Scarlett. Yeah, please help because I don't want to.
Clearly.
Oh
Nice.
dear. Right.
Okay, so yeah, the aim definitely is to at least do another one in the next break that we get, which is Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
If through some magic there's free time before then, we might do another one. But yeah, no, we'll line one up for Christmas, and be all festive. I can bring a mince pie then, and it's not weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have to wear hats.
That's
I
a good
might-
idea.
Some mulled wine and some some Christmas hats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good
it's a
shout.
good idea.
Yeah.
Are you going to decorate the office?
This office.
This office.
Yes,
Yeah,
now.
probably.
You're just gonna,
We
But,
don't. I don't have
you're just
anything.
going to hang a single bauble on the window.
Yep.
There we go. That's fucking
Yep, yep,
Christmas,
yep.
mate.
I'll give Stitch a Christmas hat.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Should we wrap
Yeah.
up?
Should we wrap up?
Let's wrap
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. As well, mainly me and get shit scared, and
Yeah, well done.
these two laugh at me.
Oh, that was spectacular.
Clip some of that.
Matt is presumably now going to go home and stand in front of the mirror, penis in hand.
I wonder what I did wrong in my life. Am I so different from the pigs? No.
Right. Wrap it
I
up.
want to see that clip.
Right.
Oh dear. So yeah,
We,
thanks for tuning in.
we will see
Yeah.
you at Christmas.
We'll do.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can do another one soon.
Oh, we'll
then.
see if we can do another one too.
I
But
reckon it's
we'll
doable.
definitely,
Like-
But probably
do a
Christmas
Christmas
because
This is after
November
hours.
will.
It's doable.
Yeah.
And yes, send us suggestions.
Yep.
Christmas games. Good idea.
Christmas games. Any other suggestions for how we can stream better, like pros?
Yeah, true.
We'll take that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because as you might have worked out, we're learning.
We did a pretty good job.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
it's gone
we've
well. I
got
mean,
a layout now.
we look proper now.
Yeah. Look at that. That look well fancy.
Yeah.
I'm chuffed with that. Yeah. Thank you, Ash.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, and keep an eye out for a cool trailer for a cool game coming out.
Cool trailer for a cool game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White Lake.
What did he? White Lake. The lake is white, or as Jay keeps calling it, Caucasian Pond. I do quite like. Right.
All right. See you later.
See you all later.